Come on in, everybody. I guess you can still hear my TV. Let me turn this down. Alrighty. Hey, Miss Mom G. How was your Mother's Day? This is just going to be a after Mother's Day chit-chat. That's all. After Mother's Day chit-chat. I wanted to know, how did everybody Mother's Day go? Because some people, I found out, had a not so good Mother's Day. That it was disappointing, and I felt bad because, I mean, mine wasn't the greatest. It wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't bad either. Hey, Belle. Hey, Ra. Let me do a couple of shout outs. Shout out to all my moderators. You guys have been awesome. I am going to do a couple of specials. I'm going to do a special something, I don't know yet, for my moderators only. And then I'm going to also do a special something for all of my members. So all of you all that are members, that have badges, and welcome, honey. If you're not a member, hurry up and be a member, because I'm going to do something special as well for you guys. So we got some other things going up. We just going to keep the norm going straight forward, ahead the best we can. We're going to do that. So I definitely want to do that. Emotion. Stop claiming that. Stop claiming that, Belle. Just say, I'm making it. Just say anything that will be positive. Because let me tell you something. The reason why you're emotional and you're still emotional, because you're saying that. You're speaking that into existence. When you keep coming on and you're saying, I'm sad, I'm not feeling it, I feel sick, I feel bad, when you keep saying those negative words, that's how it's going to be. That's just how it's going to be. You're never going to feel uplifted. You're never going to feel better. You're never going to feel. So you have to switch that. You have to say, stop saying, then say I'm good though. Then say I'm good. Don't say you're emotional, because you're not. Don't say that. If God gave you that energy and he gave you that strength to where you can come on the live and you can talk to people and you can see how folks are doing, then you're good. You're better than good. You're great. You're better than great. So you have to speak that into existence, because the tongue is a sword. The tongue is a sword, and what you speak is what's going to happen. If you keep saying every day, all day, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, honey, even those days when you don't feel good, honey, it's going to make you strive to feel better. But if you constantly say, I'm still emotional, I'm emotional like I was yesterday, and then that's how you're going to feel in a slump. You're going to be in a slump. So if you say I'm good though, then constantly say I'm good though, not emotional as usual. No negative. Even when I'm feeling bad on my worst days, and I had to learn this myself, even when I'm really, really feeling bad, I just say, I'm making a way. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this with God in mind. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through with every last breath in me. I'm going to get through, even when I don't feel it. Even when I don't feel it. Ross said, yes, you're speaking negativity over your life. Exactly. And that's the one thing you never want to do. Don't speak negativity over your life. Don't speak negativity over your life, because that's what it's going to be. I told you guys, my kids still laugh at me even to this day. And every time when I go and buy that lottery ticket, I still speak it to existence. I'm going to hit 1 million. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to get that big winner. And I have been winning lately. It hasn't been a lot of money. I win $5 here, $10 here. I think the biggest one, I won $100 before, but I win a little tools and fuels here and there. And my kids will say, Mom, I thought you was going to hit that big, but I say it's coming. It's coming because I speak it into existence. Just like I told you, when I go and I get dressed, when I go and I wash my face, when I go and I brush my teeth, I look into that mirror and I say, girl, you gorgeous. Girl, look at that skin. It's like butter. Girl, I speak positivity over me. I speak beauty over me every single time, every single chance that I get. So even though a lot of other people may not think that, they might think I'm an old hag, honey. They may think something wrong with me. But I know with my heart, with my soul, that I'm a beautiful person, inside and out. I know God made me who I am, and that's a great woman. So we got to start speaking, like Ross said, blessings. Curse that power is in the tongue. Power is in the tongue. And if you don't believe that, think about all those abuse victims. Think about all of those children, all of those women that says, I remember when my mom used to say, I hate you, or my dad used to say, I hate you, or the children were nasty. And they remember, though, they may not remember nothing else. They may not remember the beatings. They may not remember the slaps, but they never, ever forget the words. They never, ever forget the words. Me and my daughter was talking earlier, me and Cece, before she left. And she was saying, Mom, all I can remember is how you used to tell us you loved us and come in and kiss us on our forehead and look in on us in our rooms, because those are things that they remember. We may not remember a lot of things, but we hardly ever forget the words. We hardly ever forget the words. So speak positivity, speak blessings, speak love. Let the negativity go. Even if you're feeling that way, let it go. Don't speak it over yourself. Don't speak it over anybody else. No, God, if you believe in God, that God can perform miracles, if you can believe that God will do all things, make all things better, if you just have the faith in that, then you should know things gonna get better. You shouldn't have to say, I'm still emotional. I'm still sad. I'm hurting. I'm still depressed. Because that's a slap in the face to him. But if you believe that he's going to solve it, if you believe that he can fix it, speak positive over everything. You're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful young lady. You motivate others. You help others to feel good. So speak that over your life, over you. Honey, don't let this devil, don't let the devil think he won. You giving that energy to him. Anytime when we talk negative over ourselves and others, we're feeding energy to the devil. We're feeding energy to the devil. And then what do you think that God looks at it as? A slap in the face to him. Because he looks at it, you didn't put your trust in me. You don't trust me. And if you trust him, and if you believe that he can do all things, then you shouldn't be giving the devil none of your energy. Honey, I ain't giving the devil none of my energy. You can't have my energy. I'm not giving him none of my energy. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Gina, I was about to go to bed. Then I saw you were on. Thank you, love. Thank you. I figured I would come on here because I've been seeing such negative energy since last night in the wee hours of the morning that was going on. And I just knew somebody somewhere. It may not be the Queendom. It may be someone in the clouds. It may be someone in the bushes. Hell, it may be somebody slithering around in the gutter that needs some encouragement, that needs some uplifting. And we talked about yesterday all of the great things that a lot of us moms did for Mother's Day. We discussed we talked about our gifts and what we got, and family members that came to visit. Like, we talked about all that. And let me tell you, I went on to my Facebook I went on to my Facebook page. And when I went on to my Facebook, there was a message, and one of my Facebook friends said, yeah, we do, Tanya. She said, wow. She said, you love, you cherish, you honor, you take care of a child for 18 years and beyond. And she said, it's a shame that all you get is a text message. Now, she was very upset, and I think she has every right to be upset. And I can't remember. I don't know if it was her son or if it was her daughter or whatever it is, because she didn't say per se. She just said that you do all this for this child and all you get is a text message on Mother's Day. I agreed with her 100%. I agree with her for 100%. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened to me. Now, my children, I love them dearly, all of them. And I understand where she was coming from, because one of my sons, my son Poppy, I didn't even get a text message, honey. I didn't even get a text. He didn't say, hey, what's up, Mom? Happy Mother's Day or nothing until I texted him. Now, mind you, it's Mother's Day. It's supposed to be all about the mothers. So don't think that everything is all perfect, honey. So I got how she was feeling, because I felt the same way. And I'm saying, I fed and I clothed this kid and everything. And I waited until deep into the evening, because I'm like, okay, maybe, by this, maybe he had to work. Maybe, you give the kids the benefit of the doubt. So I'm thinking maybe he had to work. Maybe, he went out with his girlfriend and her mom, feelings, and did whatever. But you only get one mother. And I'm waiting, and it's getting later and later and later and later, you guys. And he was the only one I never got a message from. I never got a message from him. So I text him and I said, hi, how you doing? I hope everything is going well. I didn't hear from you today. And I said, if I don't hear from you any other days, I look forward to hearing from you at least on my birthday and Mother's Day. I said, those are the only 2 days that I expect to hear from you. I told him, I said, because if I leave this, and I'm texting all this to him, mind you, I'm texting all of this to him. I said, because if I leave here tonight, if I don't wake up, something like that, I said, if I leave here tonight or tomorrow, I said, that's going to be the worst time of your life. It's going to be the worst day of your life. I told him, I said, because you had the opportunity. There is nothing that you could have been doing that made you that busy, that was that important, that you couldn't even call, text, or hell, send me an email. I would have settled for that. To just say, hey, Mom, happy Mother's Day. And I love you. And I told him this. And he says, Mom, I love you. I think about you every day. You're in my heart. Don't think that Then tell me that. This is my day. Why do I have to contact you? So when I saw that from the young lady on my Facebook page that was going through that with one of her children, and it really, broke her. It really, disappointed her heart, that her child couldn't come and see her, didn't pick up the phone to say happy Mother's Day, but just sent the text like they just and these kids, y'all, sometimes y'all kids, y'all just don't think. You just think that life is going to be around forever, and it's not. It's not. Do you not know we got 40-year-olds dropping dead? We got 50-year-olds dropping dead. Things are happening. Things are going on. And if you had a good mother, if you had an okay mother, if you had a mom that just was there and just provided the necessities and that did what she could, she deserves more than a text message, I think. I think she deserves more than a text message. So I felt what she was going through. I felt that, because when I had to text my son just to get a text message back for Mother's Day. I felt some type of way because let me tell you this. He don't have no problem texting me or dropping down when he want a cash app. Anytime when he wants a cash app, anytime when he needs something, anytime, he has no problem with calling me, texting me, emailing me in a heartbeat, and I give it to him every single time. So I understood how that mother, how she felt. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot more parents feel the same way that did not have a spectacular Mother's Day, and they felt, some type of way, and you have every right to feel that way. Look, you kids are the selfish. These kids in this day and age are the most selfish ass little brats I have ever seen. And when you lose the one person that has been there for you, they don't care how you look. They don't care your standards. They don't give a damn. Real mothers don't give a damn of how many friends you got, how many subscribers you have, how popular you are. Because a mother is a mother. A real mother is a mother. And they deserve more than a text message, So I just thought this was something that we needed to talk about. Welcome, Diamond Ring Dory. Welcome, love. Amen, Miss Gina in Queendom. A bit tired today. We'll listen from the Queendom Palace. May God bless each and every one of you. The same to you too, love. The same to you too. You are just awesome and amazing. And thank you. You just made my night. You literally just made my night. See, like I said before, sometimes people just it's just a little thing. If somebody just says some encouraging words to you, that will just make your whole day. You could been feeling bad and just not feeling it, not in that mood. But when you get somebody as beautiful as Diamond Ring Dory, and shout out to Diamond Ring Dory, because Diamond Ring is not only a member, honey, she has all of the Queendom badges. She has all of the Queendom badges. So I definitely have to remember, Diamond, you have to email me and send me an address or a PO box or something for me to send your t-shirt and what size I need to send, because you're the first one that has all of the badges. So I definitely want to get, I think I'm gonna send you the boss shirt. I have a new shirt, boss shirt, and boss stands for been officially surviving shit. And that's what we've been doing on this YouTube. We've been officially surviving shit. Okay, this is what we're dealing with through this corona and through everything. So I think you're going to be the first one, Diamond, to get this t-shirt that I put. So I'm just going to need your t-shirt size. And I'm writing it down now so I don't forget. And I still have to I finished the other t-shirts for the other people. But I'm still looking for a 3X for Classic Man. So Classic Man, if you're up in the sky, I'm looking for that 3X. It's so hard to find out here where I'm at. Probably not in the city, but out here. So I'm going to go sometime this week, and I'm going to still try to find that 3X. And then Diamond, let me know what size t-shirt you are, and you're going to be the first one to get the boss shirt from the Queendom. Okay, well, we'll do, Mama Gina. Yes, much needed. Yes, because we need this. We need these uplifting spirits. We need that's why earlier today I was going to do, y'all know I do Monday motivation. I always do Motivation Monday because that was something that I did every Monday on my way to work. I would get up early in the morning and I would get dressed. I would put my makeup on. And while I'm waiting for my Uber or waiting for my ride, I would do Monday morning motivation. And so today I just wasn't feeling it. Our weather was just jacked up, and my asthma gets worse late at night and early in the morning. Late at night and early in the morning is when my asthma gets really, really bad. So I didn't get to do our Monday morning motivation. And so this is basically a messy Monday because I'm talking about the mess that these children, how they treated their parents, their mamas on Mother's Day. So that's what we're talking about now. So this is a messy Monday Mother's Day special. That's what this is about. That's what this is. Hey, God first. How are you? Hey, Tropical. Hey, Tropical Punch Love. You guys, again, thank you. Shout out to my members. If you, those that are in the background, those that are in the bushes, if you like to become a member, please, please, please become a member. Let me tell you, shout out to Kiki. Kiki is my first Patreon member. She's the first one that signed up for membership for my Patreon. And she sent me the text today, and when I went over to my Patreon, I saw the first message and everything was for her. So you guys can also sign up for my Patreon. $1, $1. Everything is, like I said, reasonable. We got some great things that are going on. I at first I started to do today, because I told you guys we were starting back with the Queendom court. And at first I was going to put the children, honey. I was going to put the children up on the docket, that those that didn't call their moms for Mother's Day, those that didn't, go see their mothers, or didn't even interact, didn't send their mom a card, a gift, or whatever. We were going to put them on the docket. But I decided that this is a family thing, and children are selfish, and sometimes you just need to talk to them. So it's never too late. It's never too late to tell your mom you love her. So for you grown children that has not told your mom Happy Mother's Day, your grandmother, your aunts, whoever was that mother figure to you, it's not too late. Call them up, text them, mail them a card. Honey, go get you 50 cents and go to the dollar store. If you go to the dollar store, you can get a 2-for-1. They have 2 cards for $1. So you'll have a card you can send to mama. You can send one to Nana. You can send one to TT, whoever it is you want. Go send them that card. Take your time, hand print something sweet in there, and mail it off. It is not too late. Look, they say better late than never, right? Better late than. I would prefer for my son to send me a card 2 days, 3 days, a week, even a month after Mother's Day than me never have gotten one. Than me have never gotten anything. So it's not too late. Those of you that messed up, with your mom. See, kids, you know what your parents expect from you. You know what they expect. My children, I don't ask for much. So to me, if my child had have even texted me Happy Mother's Day with everything that's going on, that would have been okay for me. Because they know how I am, and I know they get busy and they're grown and they have their own lives. So that would have been okay with me, but not to get anything, not to have gotten even not a text, not an email, not a call, not anything. That hurted my feelings, and that I had to text him to tell me, why I gotta text you to tell me Happy Mother's Day. That's that shit I don't like. So I kind of understood when she said, you feed, you clothe them, you take care of them beyond 18 years old. When they need you, you're there for them. And all you get is a text message. See, that child knows what type of parent they have. That child knows that mama wants to hear your voice, wants to see you. So they should have done a lot more than just sending a text message to their mother. And that was, it was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Hey, Munch Bar saying hello to everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. So this video, it's not gonna be long. This is not a long video. I just wanted to get in, and I definitely wanted to talk about the disappointments of the moms that felt some type of way because their children didn't do what they expected, what was expected. See, our kids, these kids, they expect a lot from us. Y'all kids expect a lot from us. Y'all expect when y'all come calling for us to come running and drop everything. Ma, I need you. You wasn't there. Woo, woo, woo. And then these children today are quick to bring up what you didn't do. You understand what I'm saying? They are quick to bring up what you didn't do for them, what you didn't get for them, not thinking that maybe that's all it was that you can do. You did the best you can with what you had. A lot of us, we didn't have the best jobs. We wasn't lucky to have the best jobs. We didn't have steady income coming in. You didn't have money. Some of us, we didn't have that significant other that could take on what it was that we couldn't take on. A lot of us did not have that, but these kids, they don't see that. See, you have to learn that as you get older. You have to learn it as you get older, that sometimes your mother does the best she can with what she have. A lot of us single moms, especially our hustlers, we do everything that we can. Let me tell you something. A lot of these moms that have husbands, boyfriends, they still doing the best that they can with the husbands and boyfriends they got, because the boyfriends and husbands that they got is some ain't got shit niggas. They don't give a damn about if you make it, if you got dinner on the table, if the lights gonna get turned on or off. They're just some that's like that. You got some that's living in the household right now. Let me tell it. Living in the household right now, and they look at it and they say, them ain't my goddamn kids. Shit, she better find their daddy. But he laid up in the house with those children, laid up with that mother every night, eating her children food. Because if she getting food stamps, that's for her and them children, not that nigga, not that no good ass nigga that's in that. But he eating good. He playing off the kids' video games and all this kind of stuff. And you just have that. And you get these women with the low self-esteem that's scared that they can't do better. They're not going to get any better. They can't make it without them. So they allow them. To stay in the home and do nothing. And the whole while, everybody is suffering. They suffering. Hey, JR Black. Hey, Miss Gina. I will be 36 tomorrow, and my mom is my rock. Now that I am a mother, I understand and respect her sacrifice. Amen, JR. And happy birthday. Happy early birthday to you. Ross said, I don't want an ain't got shit ass man. I don't either. I'm telling you. Miss Don't Play said, hey, Miss Gina. Hey, chat. How you doing, Miss Don't Play? Yes. Look, this is why you think Miss Gina by herself? Why? Because you can do bad by yourself. I can suffer alone, honey. I cannot pay bills by myself. I don't need nobody being with me. All you are is an extra pain. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm going to the food pantry to get food for me and my children, all you doing is eating us out of house and home sooner. Because if you're not bringing nothing into the home, but you taking what little extra we got left out of the home, you just another problem. And that's the reason why I'm single now. Because guess what? They can't come live with me. This is a house that I can afford. This is what I pay for. Okay, I pay the light, the gas, the water, the mortgage. I pay everything on here. I pay to get the grass cut. Okay. I'm covering up. Ain't nobody helping me. Ain't nobody helping me. So I be damned if I'ma have a ain't shit ass nigga come up in here and lay up on me for free. What is it that James Caldwell says? Wake up wet or something, put away wet and rolled hard. Oh no, no, no. We not here. Not here in this house. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. And see, some people they don't understand, they don't know their priorities. Hey Angela, how you doing, love? They don't know their priorities. They don't know what's more important. They don't know what's more important. And you got these dumb broads. You got these dumb bitches that every word that come out their mouth is you a hoe, you a this and that. Well, I guess you a free hoe. I guess you give your cookies away, your poo nanny or whatever away for free. Cause I be damned if what I'm struggling for every day and I'm gonna bring a nigga up in here to not do nothing. I already got dicks up in here that play games all day, sleep all day, do what they gonna do and this and that, because they minors, they can do that. They are allowed to do that. But I be damned if it's gonna be a grown motherfucker coming up in here and he better get out there and sell some dick or do something. You ain't there's no way that you're gonna come up in here and lay up in my house all freaking day and you ain't bringing no food up in here, you ain't bringing no cleaning supplies up in here, you ain't help paying the light, gas, water, none of this kind of stuff. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Come on, Tropical Punch. You said speak on it, Queen. Keep it real. That's why they don't like it, because I keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. It's only two type of men. You either want a broke dick or a paid one. Okay? That those are your choices. Now you could say what you want. You could say, "Oh, she a hoe," all because that's all she talk about is getting money from a man. Well, what does that make that man? I'm telling you, I'm keeping it 100. What does that make that man when all he want is pussy? When all that's all he can. When they get with you, honey, when they take you out, when they take you to a movie, when they buy you dinner, okay, when they think they're getting your nails did, when they think that they're getting your hair did and everything, it all leads up to one thing. What do you think they want? They want some ass. And when they don't get it, they get mad at you. They get mad at you because you didn't give it up. And then they'll have the nerve to bring up, well, I took you to the movies where I got your hair did. I got your nails did. Well, I did buy you an outfit. It all leads up to one thing. I don't know no woman. No, I don't. Let me put it this way. I don't know no hard working woman. No hard-working woman that's struggling wants some free ass ain't shit dick that's just gonna lay around. See, that's what those rich mamas do. The sugar mamas, that's for the rich sugar mama. The rich sugar mama, they already stable in what they have. You know, they already own their businesses. They got thousands upon thousands, even millions in the bank. And they just want a little boy toy. They just want some playtime. So they'll go get them ain't shit ass, lazy ass nigga. As long as the body is right, he look right, he clean, he tight. They'll go and play around just like the sugar daddies, just like the big papas do. The big papas, they want them a nice little hot thing. She ain't got to work. She don't have to do nothing. They'll give her a nice little allowance, you know. They'll get her nails did on the regular. They'll get her feet did, her pedicure. They'll get her hair did. Take her and buy her a few little outfits and stuff. That's what they do because that is her job, is to look good for that sugar daddy. Same way for that young cat. That if his job is to look good for that sugar mama. But if you a hard-working mama, okay, a hard-working mother, you ain't got to, you don't give a damn how built this motherfucker is. Did you bring a check in? Is your check matching my check? Okay, that's how that is. Is your check matching up with my check, because you can't come here for free. You can't eat, sleep, slap it, flap it, whatever it is, lay it down for free. You can't do it. You can't do it. We not going through that. Nope, nope, nope. Diamond say, this is the truth. That's so true. It hurts. Okay, thank you, Diamond. Look, because somebody needed it. I told you I had to come on here because somebody needed this conversation. Hey, Liz, I'm not saying I'm a gold digger, but I never mess with no broke. Good evening, queen and king in Queendom. Thank you, Liz. I'm with you on that one, honey. Look, they can call me a gold digger. Look, I don't dig for gold. I dig for diamonds, honey. You better call me a diamond digger. You better call me a platinum digger, okay? Cause gold and silver is played out. Gold and silver is played. That's for the weak bitches. You call me a diamond, okay? I'm digging for diamonds. I'm digging for platinum. We ain't got time for these broke motherfuckers. We do not have time for that. Kiki said, happy birthday, JR Black. Hey, Miss Gifted, how you doing? Come on, my queen. You better tell it. Time's too hard to have someone having you, but gives you nothing. That part. That part. Yep. Diamond said, all right, this, that hurt, hex, truth. They know it 100% life. Yep. Angela says, Miss Gina, you got that right. No time for a bomb arson. Mother effer. Yep. We ain't got time for that. Look, the struggle is real, right? We are already struggling. You got the moms now that is already like myself, that is already hustling to make ends meet. Like we're already trying to figure out every second of the day, every minute, how can we make an extra dollar? How can we come up with that? Honey, I just did my new Boss shirts. And Diamond gonna be the first one to get one of the new Boss shirts. But every day I'm sitting here and I'm thinking of new ways to come up with new ideas to make new shirts, to make new DIYs, to do this and that, and to get them out there. To get them out there. Because ain't nobody gonna bring you nothing. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. And these guys nowadays, they looking for some place to lay their head. And when they realize that you got something nice, you got something halfway decent, oh, please, they'll come over there with their bag, move their shit in, and once they ain't gonna leave. They ain't gonna leave. So now you taking care of 3 kids or 4 kids instead of the 3 or 2 that you started with. Okay, look. I got a grown one. Benjamin is now grown. He's 18. So I got a man in the house, right? I have twins that are 14 years old. I'm taking care of 2 young twins and then Angel. So that's 3 minors that I'm taking care of. You think I'm going to bring in a 5th motherfucker that I got to take care of, that I got to support, that I got to make sure that I'm spreading thin enough beans. I'm spreading thin enough rice. I'm taking from what my children already have to give to a motherfucker that ain't brought nothing up in here. Nigga, you ain't brought bread, butter. You ain't brought syrup. You ain't brought a bag of rice. You ain't came and brought a goddamn thing up in here, but you got the nerve to want to roll over on top of somebody. You ain't, the goddamn light bill is past due. The gas bill is past due. You can't even meet me halfway. You can't even meet me halfway, but you want to sit up there and come talk about, baby, can I get a little bit? Can I get a little bit? I don't know who's going through this right now. Somebody need this talk. I'm just telling you how it is. Get his ass up, pack his shit. Pack his shit and don't put it at the door. See, y'all thought I was going to say and put it at the door. No, put it outside the door. You understand me? If he got keys, tell him keep them. Get the locks changed. If he got keys, get the locks changed. I'm telling you guys. Look, it's time out for bullshit. Bullshit ain't nothing. It's time out for this bullshit. Tropical said, mother's work is never done, but we know what to do to survive. Exactly. A real mother, a real hardworking mother is going to make it work out to survive. Let me tell you something. Yesterday was Mother's Day, right? Yesterday was Mother's Day. I told you guys my grandbaby gave me money. Sydney bought me that pretty little roll. Sydney, she always gives me money and stuff as well. Some of you guys blessed me. Honey, you know what I had for my Mother's Day dinner? Burger King. I wanted me a Whopper. I wanted a Whopper. I got the little family packed. And see, this is how I am. I told you guys, if you don't bring enough for everybody, nobody's get shit. If you bought a bag of chips and if we all get one chips, that's how mamas do it. So I got the Burger King family pack where you get the 3 Whoppers, you get the three cheeseburgers, and you get the 3 fries. And so we split the fries up. I split the fries up with everybody. The younger ones got the cheeseburgers, and us bigger ones, us older ones got the Whoppers. When I kept telling the kids, my food is here, my food should be here, go check my food, they're saying that it's at the door. They kept saying, and Cece kept saying, no, Ma, ain't nobody out there. Angel's at the door waiting. So they didn't know that I had got food for everybody. They thought I only had got food for me. I would never do that. I would never do that. That ain't how it rolls in my house. They ain't how it rolls in my house. You get something for one, you get something for everybody. So I got enough Burger King for everybody. Don't think that we had to split up. We split it up to French fries. And the kids was like, oh, Mom, you bought us something too? I said, yeah. So that was my Mother's Day dinner yesterday with my kids. Burger King. But they was appreciative. You know why they was appreciative? You know why they loved me so much? Because they looked at it as, damn, Mama could have spent all her money and just got what she wanted herself. But I split it with all of them. Because that's what a real mom do. We share. So a real man will never go into a woman's home with children and sit at the head of the table and you ain't brought nothing to the table. Did you hear what I said? A man or a little boy that calls himself a man will never go and sit at the head of a sister's table and don't bring nothing to the table. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up and recognize there are so many. I'm speaking on this because for Mother's Day, there were so many punks, so many little boys that came and sat at the head of the table and they didn't bring nothing to the table. They didn't say Happy Mother's Day to you, sweetheart. They didn't. You could have went out in the yard and picked some flowers, okay? You could have went to the dollar store and got a little vase and said, baby, look, I picked these flowers just for you. I didn't have much money. See, don't go for that bullshit, baby. I wanted to get you this and that, but I ain't had no money. Because where there's a will, there's a way. Motherfucker, if we got drawing paper and if we got crayons, you better draw me a card, okay? You better paint me a motherfucking picture. Don't ever say what you ain't got and what you wanted to do and you couldn't do, okay? It was nice all those days prior to Mother's Day. If that little boy that came to my house can cut grass for $25, nigga, you better go pick some weeds. You better go do something. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. You got these grown men. Supposed to be grown men. Coming in, sitting at the head of the table like they King Almighty. And they don't bring nothing to the table. You have mothers whose children come and slip them $50, $20, say, Ma, here, buy some groceries. And that nigga sitting there right there looking and he eating off of what your child just gave you. Now, if that don't make you feel bad, I don't know what will. If that doesn't make you feel bad, I don't know what will. How is it that you can allow this punk to eat off of you and your child and they making sure you good? They making sure you good. That's crazy. Miss Gifted said there's a song that used to come on the radio and the lady sang it. If you want to be the boss, you got to pay the cost. Come on now, Miss Gifted. Come on now. We talking real stuff. Tropical said, I had a great Mother's Day. My son gave me money, a computer, roses, and a great dinner. God is good all the time, Tropical. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That was a great Mother's Day. That was a great Mother's Day. Come on. And see, and I feel bad for those that don't have a Mother's Day. But you have to look at it this way. You have to look at it. If you got a grown man in your house and he couldn't do for you for Mother's Day, don't get mad at your kid because your kid didn't do nothing. Don't get mad because your son didn't call you for Mother's Day. You know, all of my children, no, let me take that back. Most of my children's dads called me for Mother's Day except for one. And he never calls and never gets in contact. And that's my husband. He never calls me on my birthday. He never calls me for Mother's Day. He didn't call the children, his children. I ain't talking about my other ones. I'm talking about his three. He didn't call them for their birthdays. He didn't call them for Christmas. He didn't call them for New Year's. He didn't call them for Thanksgiving. He didn't call them to congratulate them, the boys, for their graduation, because y'all know the boys is graduating this year. He didn't do none of that, but we didn't expect that either. We didn't expect that. And you think I get mad? Girl, I don't get mad. You think I'm trying to chase him down and call his family? No, because God gonna handle him. I let the Lord handles him. Anytime you have young men that is doing good and they're doing well, and you don't even call your own children. See, because I don't expect you to call me on my birthdays or Mother's Day. I don't expect that. I don't expect any of them to. But when they do, the ones that do, I'm like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that, because that says a lot about them, that they're like, I'm going to call my baby's mother. I'm going to call my son's mother and wish her a happy Mother's Day because she's a good mom. But when you got one that does not, and you know because honey, I got to be a damn good mother if I'm the one taking care of her, if I'm feeding them, clothing them. You ain't gave me $1, quarter, nickel, penny. Ain't sent the check, ain't sent the airway, ain't sent the voucher, ain't sent the goddamn thing nowhere. But I've been taking care of your children for the entire 9 years that we have been separated. And you haven't done anything. That says a lot about you. But those boys are going to be something. They're going to be something. And when they get up to age and they have their own homes and they have their own businesses and all this stuff, who you think they're going to take care of? Their mother, because they're going to know that their mom was always there and never left them. That's why I say to these kids, don't get mad when your mother can't buy that extra game. Don't get mad because your mom can't buy those Jordans. She was there. She never left you. She's the one that wakes up and washes clothes. She's the one that puts you to bed. She's the one that comes up to your school, to your events. She's the one that helps to get you well when you are sick. Where's daddy at? You know, where's that no good ass boyfriend at? So a lot of you children were wrong for not contacting your parents. A lot of you children were wrong because you just being a fucking brat and you're mad for some shit that happened in the past. And you mean to tell me that would stop you from just saying Happy Mother's Day to your mom? And if you lost her today, if you lost her tomorrow, the only person that's going to regret it is you, because you're being stubborn. You're being disrespectful. You got to get it together. These people got to get it together. Liz said, Miss Gina, we adopted a 12-year-old. She's in Kenya, and her name is Fatna. That's pretty. Bless you, Liz. Bless you, honey. God is going to definitely bless you for that. Diamond said, my husband is on travel. He made sure I had my day. So no, don't let him give excuses. Right, because you could have did the day before. Diamond. Girl, my son came out the day before. You know why? Because he knew he was going to be spending Mother's Day with his girlfriend and her children and all of them. So they came. My Mother's Day was that Saturday. You think I had a problem with that? I didn't have a problem with that. They were there. Everybody was giving me my gifts one by one by one by one by one. They all were giving it to me. I didn't mind celebrating it a day early. I didn't have a problem with that. So then Sunday was my day. I just rest. I sat around here. Honey, I didn't put no clothes on until later that evening. But the whole day I laid around and my kids was running around and doing everything for me. Then I said, let me get up and get cute. And I got up and I got dressed and I got cute. And that's when I went on live. I said, let me do this Mother's Day video because everybody's going to be expecting it. Today. That's why y'all don't see me. Y'all see that picture up here today because, honey, my hair is all over my head. I'm sitting here in my nightgown. I got my nightgown, not t-shirt. I got my nightgown on, honey. The boobs is flopping all over the place, and I am just enjoying my evening. I'm just enjoying my evening. Tropical say, Gina, their dad will need them one day. Watch. Oh, definitely. Definitely. And you know what, Tropical? I don't get mad. You see, I don't get angry when I speak of him. I used to back in the day, but he needs Jesus. He needs God because who does that? Who disowns their children? Who stays away from their children who didn't do anything wrong? We didn't do anything wrong to him. We didn't ask you to cheat. We didn't tell you to leave your family and do this and that. So the only thing that I can do is be the best mother that I can be to them. Now, let me tell you what thing that I don't do. I don't speak ill will of him. I don't say to my children, he ain't shit. He left us. No, I don't talk to them like that. And when they ask about him, when they say, what usually it's Angel, when they say, oh, Mom, I wish I could see Daddy. I say, I do too. I wish you could too, babe, but I don't have a number for them, and it is what it is, but we're going to be okay. That's how, because I want them to grow up and I want them to experience these things for themselves. I want them to see the real deal because the one thing they will never say is that my mother never spoke bad about my dad. He never came around. He never did. But my mother never said one nasty thing about him. Because, like, again, we go back to words is things that you don't forget. You just don't forget it. So I don't talk back. Look, let me tell you something. Whatever I go through with my kid's father at the end of the day, that's the man I picked. They didn't pick them. That's the man I picked. So why talk bad or ill will to your child about the man that you pick? Now, some of you women need to think about that. Some of you women need to think hard about that because y'all quick to go and put things in these children's head. And it ain't the men do it too. They do it too. They'll go and say your mama wasn't da 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 da. But that's who you laid down with. What stopped you from using the condom? And let's not use that when she said she was on the pill. No, that pill don't stop your dick from falling off. So if you thought she was an ain't shit ass woman, what stopped you from using a condom? Thank you for whoever sent me that Cash App, honey. Somebody in the bushes, honey. Somebody in the bushes. That ain't even a Queendom member, but y'all, let me, Miss Gina, be quiet. Thank you. I appreciate that blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, we have to learn to keep that separate because the children didn't pick him or her. The grown-ups, y'all picked each other. Y'all picked each other. So don't lay it on them. Prima Wanda and praying for the both of yes, we still praying for Prima Wanda, most definitely. Definitely. I love Prima Wanda, and I just pray that they get through this. I know they'll get through this. Lay It Down says, you kill people with kindness. Exactly. That's how you do it. Tropical Punch said, Gina, your sister is very beautiful on that picture that you posted. Thank you, Tropical Punch. And for those that's wondering, if you look at her face and look at my face, you'll see we do look a lot alike. That is my blood sister. We have the same mother and we have the same father. We both came out of my mama's stomach, okay? Because these YouTubers be killing me. These content creators and stuff, they be, that really your sister? Is that just somebody? That is my blood sister. That is, and the young lady that's in the picture with, that's her daughter, which is my niece, and her daughter is a huge YouTuber. Okay, she's big. She's been around here a long time. She's on the makeup sector side. She does the hair and the makeup and all of that kind of stuff. But honey, we little people compared to, because she way over 100,000 subscribers. She's up there, honey. She makes her own wigs and she does everything. So she does the thing. So a lot of you guys remember me speaking of her a while back. But yeah, that's my sister. And that's my one and only sister. So, I mean, I had to do a Mother's Day tribute, thing to her. And of course, my mom. Without my mother, none of us will be here. So that lady is a queen in herself. She is a queen, honey. So thank you, Tropical. Thank you so much. Somebody said they put it on there, and I love you. Shout out to them. That person said, "Ooh, Miss Gina, beauty running all up in through your family, honey." I told you guys these genes are strong over here. Our genes are strong. Beautiful, 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 beautiful girls. Beautiful young ladies. We have beautiful, handsome, very handsome, strong men that we have up in here. But it's not just what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside as well. I mean, I told you my sister have her moments and stuff, but she raised some great children. She raised some great kids. And you just do what you know how to do with what you have. You use what you have. That's it. It's nothing more that you can do. You use what you have. Y'all do look alike very much. Thank you, Tropical Punch. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of people say that. A lot of people, folks say we look just alike, and then there's others. I'll be like, what side of the planet did you come from? Because they'll say, but y'all don't look alike. Y'all don't favor. And I'm like, bitch, our genes are strong. What side of, I mean, she is, now I'm high yellow. I'm high yellow, but she's higher yellow than I am. Like, she's a shade lighter than I am. That's about the only difference. That's about the only difference. She's a shade lighter than I am. Maybe a shade or two lighter than I am. And I'm very light. So that's about the only difference between us. But family is all you got. You can't help, you can't pick you can't say, Lord Jesus, honey, when I want to be born in this rich woman's stomach, I want to be born into this type of family. You don't get to pick that. You don't get to pick that. So if you can work it out with your family, if you can make it work with them, do it. If y'all arguing over some minor crazy stuff, leave that alone and move forward. A disobedient child days on this earth will be short. That's what they say. Lay it down. These kids better listen. Kiki say, love your throwback pic with Kayla and Tracy rocking the cornrow with, no, that's not Tracy. That's Benjamin. You ain't seen a thing. That was Kayla when she was little, and that was Ben, not Tracy. Because Tracy is older than Michaela. And as you see in that picture, Kayla is older than Ben, than the baby. So Michaela's older than Benjamin. But thank you. Yes, honey. I was rocking the cornrow. Did you see with my red bandana? Did you see with my red, honey, Miss G? I was Mama Gina, right? I was G Ma back there, to the G, to the capital M-A-M-A. Okay? I was throwing it down back there, back then. Yeah, I love that picture. That picture is one of my favorite Mother's Day pictures. That's one of my favorite pictures, of being with the kids. And I got tons and tons of pictures. But that's one of my favorite. You picked your friends, not your family. Exactly. My bad. Yes, the red bandana and the red shirt. Yeah, you know, honey, that red's my favorite color, Kiki. You know, I love it. You can pick your friends. You can pick your subscribers. You can pick your viewers, because if you don't like the viewers in them and you don't like this, you could just block them, right? You could just block them. If your viewers or your subscribers don't like you, they could just block you. But you can't pick what family you go into. God decides that. God decides that. So I'm like, if it's not nothing, some family members, you just got to say, fuck you. To hell with you. Some family, I understand. There's family members, because there's so much, that murder each other, that molest each other. They hold all these darkened secrets and stuff. I know. That's the reason why I don't fuck with the rest of my family, because they cover ups, and I don't like cover ups. I don't like when you got a whole family covering up for a motherfucker that everybody know he ain't shit. Everybody know he's a pedophile. Everybody know he been messing with Aunt June, Aunt Jane, Uncle Tim, or whoever else for years, and now they down to the little ones. Now they messing. Now they down to the teenagers and to the babies and stuff, and everybody's still covering up. He's still allowed at the barbecue. You still seeing the grandbaby, the G baby, the GGG baby jumping up and down on his lap. And see, I can't do that fake and phony shit, because I've been and got a pot or a pan or a skillet and knocked him upside his goddamn head if I see a child jumping up and down on his lap, and we all know he a pedophile, and y'all is sitting up there covering up like him and his wife got the perfect marriage because she going along with all the fuck shit. So I was just that type that I just kept my children away from that. So the only time they would see us were at, I don't go to family reunions and stuff, but they would see us at, thank you. Somebody just cashed out me. Thank you. They would see us at funerals. The only time that my family, the rest of my mom's family, my dad's family, the only time they would see me or my children were at funerals. Because sometimes, and then until I stopped bringing my kids to the funeral. I was like, they too young. They don't understand this. Why am I bringing them here to the funeral to see? But the times that I did, and this was my older children, the times that I did bring my older children, they would be like, that would be the only time, my kids be like, who is that? I'm like, that's Uncle such and such. That's cousin such and such. They didn't know them. And they didn't know them. Now, as my children got grown, now my older son them keeps in touch with some of their children, and they talk. But while they were young, hell no. No, you're not going to see them. We're not coming to, I never forget my cousin Yolanda, and she be on here sometime, and she would ask me, was I coming to the family reunion? I said, Yolanda, I don't go to them damn family reunions. And she said, well, everybody want to see the kids. Can I come and get the kids? Hell no, bitch, is you crazy? Is you crazy? We wasn't even protected. What makes you think I'm going to allow someone to take my children and that my children going to be protected? Okay? No, we don't do that. No, Miss Don't Play say preach, honey. Miss Don't Play, I'm preaching. I'm telling you the truth. So that's why you don't hear me talk about cousins and aunts and uncle. My grandparents and them on both sides, they dead. They've been dead. Both of my grandparents on my mom's side and my father's side, they're dead. They're gone. But you don't hear me talk about aunts or cousins because we don't visit them. I don't see it. Every now and then, my oldest son, Trey, will mention cousin such and such, and I'm like, oh, you went and hung out with them? And he's like, yeah, but he's grown now. You see what I'm saying? He's a grown ass man, so he knows somebody stepped to him on some fuck shit, he gonna put them on their ass. But if you put my 13-year-old daughter or my 14-year-old twins in that situation, they may not be able to handle that. So no, I don't take them. I don't take them around my family, that side of the family. No, I don't fuck with them. I don't deal with them. Like I told y'all, I don't know who it was that contacted me. I don't know if it was motherfucker playing games from YouTube. I don't, it could have been very well been a real aunt or whoever it is. All I know is the bitch said she was my auntie and she was saying happy mother. I said, honey, you're not my auntie. I don't have an auntie that name. Stop and stop contacting me. And I blocked her. I blocked her. If I ain't heard from you in years, why all of a sudden would you pop out and contact me on Mother's Day? And and I ain't heard from you in years and centuries and decades. Okay. We now that's that shit I don't like. We ain't gonna do that. No. Miss Don't Play say, I feel you, Miss Gina. I'm the same way with my family. Girl, Miss Don't Play. I don't play. Miss Don't Play. I don't play when it comes to my babies. I don't, no, because let me tell you something. I'll be taking a family member out real quick. Real quick. I will never, ever forget. Let me tell y'all this little story time, and I might have told it before. I'll never forget, we went to my grandmother's home, and this was when my grandfather had passed away. My grandfather had passed away, and after the repast and everything, everybody goes to the house. So we all went over there to the house. And I said, let me change my clothes. So I changed my clothes. We took off our dress clothes. I had my kids because I made sure I brought extra. I told y'all, when I go somewhere, even when it's family, I make sure my children have everything they need. Snacks, food, chips, juice, milk, whatever. I make sure we have everything we need. Change of clothes, everything. Because I don't never want them to say I brought all my kids and they didn't have nothing to eat. They didn't have no Pampers. You could never say that because we was locked and loaded. Do you understand me? And so we go over. So we all standing outside, and the younger children are outside, and they're jumping rope. So I was in my 20s then. And I'm telling them, I know how to jump double dutch. Y'all want to see? Turn. Let me show y'all how to jump double dutch. They turn and we jump in double dutch. About 2 or 3 of the cousins come out. Now we cousins. Do you hear me? Cousins, blood related, not 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th cousins down the line. We talking about 1st, 2nd, 3rd cousins. Okay, we're cousins, blood. These motherfuckers is looking at the girls like they piece of meat and said, damn, she got a big ass. Damn, ooh, wait, look at that. I said, excuse me, nigga, we family. If you don't take your perverted pedophile ass somewhere in the house, someplace to sit your monkey ass down somewhere, and the crazy part about it was I knew, but by me being, I was always the oldest grandchild. I was always the older niece. I was always the older cousin. Like I had an uncle. I was older than my uncle, and we had to, I knew that they got it from their dads, from their fathers, because his father was, the story in the family was he had been messing with the aunts, and doing the fuck shit. So, of course, he put that on his son, and his sons, they turned out to be just like him. They didn't give a damn that, nigga, we blood related. Get your ass out of here with that. So I knew right then and there at my grandmother's house that I would never, ever bring my children around any of them again. It sickened me. I said, I will never, ever bring my children around any of these perverts. And so I didn't. So they never, saw us unless it was a funeral. And at the funeral, sometimes I might bring, the older children. Sometimes I wouldn't. But every time they would see me, they would always say, oh, that's such and such daughter. Her girls were always beautiful. We was known as my mama's girls, the beautiful girls in the family, me and my sisters. Everybody in the family would always say, oh, such and such. She always had some pretty girls. Them girls been beautiful from, the time, and I smile and I speak to everybody. But let me tell you something, honey, I don't go to a repass, or after pass, or no pass. I pass my ass on home. Okay. I pass by and pass my ass on home. I say my respects. I say my respects, say farewell, and then I go home. But I don't mess with them people in that family, on neither one of them, on either side. I don't mess with them. And if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. Some of you mothers, grow a fucking backbone. Stand up for your children. You wondering why your children treat you the way they do? You wondering why they disrespect you? You wondering why you can't get nowhere with them? You wondering why when you say, I love you, they say, yeah, okay, whatever. Because your actions. Your actions. You got to show them. A child needs to feel love. A child needs to feel protected. When a child don't feel loved or protected, ain't nothing there. Just like if you don't feel that with your husband. If you don't feel loved or protected from your man, you look elsewhere. You be like, shit, you can't stand seeing the sight of him. We got to learn to grow. We got to learn to grow. We have to learn to stay focused, So those that, again, didn't have a great Mother's Day, I'm sorry that you didn't. I hope your next Mother's Day will be better. But let me tell you something. Every day is a Mother's Day for us real moms. Just that one day, that ain't shit. That's why I say it ain't never too late. It's never too late to tell your mom you love her, you care for her, give her a card, buy her flowers. Honey, y'all should be doing that on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, because every day for us real mothers, every single day is Mother's Day. Ain't no exception. We don't get no time off. We don't get no. It doesn't matter how bad I feel. If one of my children is going through something, I got to get my ass up and go and handle it. You got to get your ass up and you have to go and take care of it. So every day, every single day is Mother's Day. You cheering? Wake up and give your parents that respect. Give your moms and them that respect that they deserve. Because they didn't leave you. They was there through thick and thin. They might have not done everything you wanted them to do. They might have not been the mother that you wanted them to be, but they never left you. And they still here. And you still here. Just ask a bunch of these young girls whose mothers are not here, whose mothers passed away, or whose moms left them. They would give it, honey, they give you an ear, they give you a toe, they give you their right hand, anything to just get their mother back. They would. But we just don't have understanding. If you got understanding, you can get through anything. Communication, you can get through anything. Definitely. So anyway, before I get off of here, let me again let you guys know what we got coming up. So we are doing the Queendom's Court. We got that coming up. Let's see. Tomorrow is Terrific Tuesday. Tomorrow's Terrific Tuesday that we're gonna do. And then we're gonna do, we have not done Get It Off Your Chest. So I think we will do, maybe we'll do Get It Off Your Chest. If I don't do it tomorrow, we'll do that probably Wednesday, because I love that segment. I love that segment to where you guys can come on with your questions and your answers and your concerns, and we can just talk about and lay it all out on the table about how you feel about this sector of the YouTubers, viewers, how your Mother's Day went, or how someone else's Mother's Day went that you know. Father's Day coming up. What do you guys think about all the Father's Day, being supported and encouraged and shouted out? Because I know there's a lot of fathers that don't do shit, that ain't shit, but there is a lot of good fathers as well. So, I mean, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. So those are things that it is that we're gonna do. I told you guys I have 2 meetings coming up. I have not decided which meeting I'm gonna do first. I think I'm gonna do the moderator meeting first. I'll do the moderator meeting first. That might be on Friday. So I have to see how that works out. I'm gonna do the moderator meeting first on Friday. It'll probably be around 7 or 8 o'clock. And then that next day I'll do members meeting only. The members meeting only. So it'll just be for our members. So it's so much stuff that we got going on. Let's stay in prayer, please, everybody. Pray for the Queendom. Pray for our families, our friends, the people in the clouds, the bush people. Pray for the gutter people, the slitherers, the slimes, the snakes. If you look, honey, if there's a devil, there's an angel. If there's good, there's bad. Okay, positive, there's negatives. So we just gotta, ask God to keep us covered all the way around. Somebody that you don't like, you don't care for them, don't give them your time. That's all. Just don't give them your time. Time is a luxury. I keep telling y'all, we all cannot afford. So you ain't getting it back. You can't get it back. You can't get that time back. You wasted it. It's too expensive. You can't get it back. You can't buy it back. You can't pray for it back. It ain't coming back. Once you used it up, it's gone. It's gone. So be mindful of those that you give to, that you support, that you encourage. Be mindful of all of that. And that's it, I think. So I don't know. Who knows how I feel? I might come back on here later on this evening. I love you guys. I love you to life. God bless every single one of you guys. I pray. Prima Wanda is in my prayers. I pray that they get through this COVID thing. I know they will, because honey, God is almighty. He works wonders. So I know they will. Those of you that did not have, thank you, Kiki, for blocking that person. Those of you that did not have a great Mother's Day, don't worry. Every day is Mother's Day. Today might be better. Tomorrow may be even greater than that. So don't look at it as, that your kids didn't care, whatever. Kids are brats. They selfish. Hopefully a lot of them will see this video and think, let me contact my mother. Let me contact her, my aunt. Let me contact my nana, my grandma, and apologize and do something special for them. All we got is each other. Those of you that still got family, you mad at your family over bullshit. That's all you got. You ain't got, because these people out here don't give 2 fucks flying about you. They just don't. So stop siding with people you hardly know, and stand by the side of those that you were born in with, those families that you were born into. I ain't turning on my family for nobody. I told you, I'll never forget when a bitch came at me who knew my family, and that bitch called herself trying to say something negative about my mother. Bitch, you got this all wrong. I told her, you got this all fucked up. I will never, ever turn on my mother for nobody. What me and my mom went through, that's what me and her went through. We have to heal from that. And we did. And we get through that. But that's not going to ever make me turn on my mom for nobody. It's just not going to happen. So y'all think about that. With that being said, I love you guys, and ta-ta for now.